If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another player review. Now we're going to do Serge Gnabry's first in form. He has a player of the month, which is substantially more expensive than this, and it's only like a +1 here or there. He doesn't get a boost in pace. He only gets 1 for shooting, passing, defending and dribbling, and you wouldn't even need it on dribbling itself with a chem style. And then of course he gets 2 on physical. But I mean, that card is 170,000 coins. This card, 60,000 coins. So are you really going to spend 110,000 coins extra to get the untradeable player of the month that is only +1 better? Or would you rather just spend 60k, get this, and if and when the new one comes out, sell this one and move on to the next? I know what I would rather do. Maybe, unless he's actually terrible, in which case we'll just we'll forget it ever happened. 4-star, 4-star, high medium, right-footed, 5'9". Stats are decent. I wouldn't say that they're through the roof, fantastic. You know, forget whatever player you've got right now. You need to go and get Gnabry based off the stats. But it's a good start, right? So 93 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, very good in terms of shooting for a winger. 85 attack positioning, 83 finishing, good shot power, decent long shots and volleys are nice to have as well. Adequate passing, you know, 83 short passing and vision 81. I don't think you really need higher than that. You can get higher than that with a chem style if you want to, if you feel the need to. Depends where you're going to play him. You've got options here. You could put him in at right mid, right wing, or you can use him as a striker. I am more inclined to use him as a striker because I don't think he's going to quite fit the cam role. I play 4-1-2-2 naturally, right? And I don't like any other formation. This year, more than any other, I feel like it's important to have your formation. And switching formations to do player reviews is something I used to do in the past. But to get the best out of a player and to get a general idea of how I feel about him rather than, is it the formation that's the problem? Is it the card that's the problem? I'm going to play everyone in a 4-1-2-2. And I use the narrow formation as well. So if I was to use him as a right mid, he's more of a centre mid. So I'm going to use him as a right-sided striker, and we're going to go from there. He's got brilliant dribbling across the board, apart from composure, which needs a boost. I think it kind of gives away the chem style we're going to use. The stamina, if you tell him to stay forward, should be fine, and we have done. So again, we should be all right. The team I've got him in is more or less my road to glory side, actually, apart from the right-hand side of this team. So Griezmann and all of the Real Madrid players, including Dhir, are my part of my team anyway. Nesta is usually Gomez. The striker is, I use him sub, you know, so he's in there quite a lot. And then of course Piszczek and Tolisso are just in there for chemistry reasons. So I am used to a lot of the players, so we should be okay with this. I'm going to give him a sniper. The reason I'm going to give him a sniper and not any other chem style is because of that composure. We now get it up to 84, which I think is very important when getting essentially what will be a striker. We didn't need to, but we have boosted the finishing up to 98. That is a pretty significant boost. The attack positioning goes up to 90, volleys up to 96. And of course the ball control goes up to 89, dribbling to 99, reactions are up into the high 80s, as well as the balance going to mid 90s, and the agility up to the high 90s as well. So it's a significant boost, takes him in fact to a 90 rated right wing for 60,000 coins. That's not bad. There are better cards on the market. I'm sure there are objective cards out there, or even League SBC cards that you could go and pick up for playing the game naturally or what have you, that could compete with Gnabry in terms of stats. But the ultimate question is, how does he play in-game? Easily cut out for Tolisso. This Piszczek into Griezmann, up to Gnabry, and away we go. Ball around the outside to Ben Yedder. Great pace, is going to come straight back into Gnabry. Ball roll, he's in on goal, he shoots, and he's at the post. It's come back out, and we've not quite scored. That's great from Sergio Ramos. Gnabry. Good from Hazard. Gnabry through the middle. Banger. Absolute banger. I've not been a fan of Serge Gnabry the few times I've used him. I used the 84 in the early stages of FIFA 20, and I wasn't a huge fan of him at all. To be fair, so far he's been anything but bad. He's been absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of him so far. Big fan. Plays that into Griezmann. Looking for Gnabry really to make this run here, but I don't think he's going to want to do it. There he is, little layoff. That's nice. Ball comes through to Ben Yedder, flick inside, gives it to Hazard, lets it run, and that's in the back of the net for 2. And that could very well be Ashley Farnaby 789 on his way. Yes, it is. My next opponent is full, oh well, that's a lie, not full Premier League, full English. That's what we'll call it. He's gone for the full English. Here's Gnabry, heel to heel. Well, that's a foul. Referee agrees with me. Griezmann on the end. There's Hazard, Gnabry. Ball back. And again, there we go. Right through the middle. And again, one more touch. In on goal. Shoots and scores. Gnabry on the score sheet once more. He's lightning quick. And his finishing, now that we've boosted it with the chem style, is clinical. He very, very rarely misses not just the target, but he very rarely gets makes the keeper make a save, because the keeper gets nowhere near it. I mean, that is right tight to the post. Near post is overpowered, we know it is, but still a good goal. Modric. Piszczek back inside to Griezmann. Griezmann to Ben Yedder. This is Hazard. Gnabry. Does well, Gnabry. Does really well, actually. Here's Ben Yedder. He's got a 5-star weak foot, so why not? And that is why not. Well, Ben Yedder is sensational. Good footwork from Gnabry. Made the space, did a little bit of skill, got the ball into Ben Yedder, and he did the rest, and that was a great goal. Ben Yedder's intercepted that. He's done well, Ben Yedder. I don't know why he's back there, but he's done well. Modric inside. Griezmann up to Hazard, inside to Gnabry. Gnabry's got room to run here, and he's got an option if he needs it. He cut back on it. He's going to play it back inside. Ben Yedder from distance. It was poor. I had time. I had space. I had more option, really. Nesta. I love him as well. Ball up. Hazard into Gnabry, who... Oh, look at that burst of pace from the heel to heel from Gnabry. In on goal, being pressured, and scores anyway. Should have played it across. Thought about it, didn't even need to. Gnabry's pace is absolutely insane. And that, I mean, the keeper didn't even move. That's a great goal. Kante has won it back again and gives it to Hazard. Little ball inside. It's great football. It's Luka Modric. It's a banger. And that is a hat-trick, I think. And 1 assist for Gnabry on the day. I think he got a hat-trick. I mean, he's done so well today, though, regardless of how many goals he scored, and I don't blame him at all. I've scored so many goals with Gnabry in the last... Just in the last hour, I've got about 4 rage quits. Gnabry is absolutely incredible. Of course, your mileage may vary with this Gnabry card, and I might be bigging him up despite the fact that a lot of people might not like him. And it depends on how you play the game, how good you are at the game, what position you play him in, what players you have around him, so on and so forth. It is just endless. I'll be honest, though, that was an experience and a half. I wasn't a fan of the 84. If you watch The Road to Glory, maybe you don't, maybe you do. If you don't, check it out. At the beginning, when we made the upgrade to Gnabry, because obviously in the beginning of the game he was about 50, 60k, I went out and got him, put him in the team, and I just couldn't get on with him. I didn't like him. He was very clumsy, didn't make that many great decisions. His first touch wasn't great, his shooting was bad. But this isn't even like a massive upgrade over the 84. I mean, you've got 2 or 3 points here or there. 4 points in terms of vision and passing, which is good. 2 or 3 in shooting, only the 1 in acceleration, 1 or 2, actually 6 in composure. I tell you what, that makes the difference. That's the difference. That's it right there, the composure. It was bad on the 84, and I didn't like it. And you can definitely tell that they've made a massive improvement with this 86. I used him as a striker, right side, with Hazard next to him, Ben Yedder behind. If he wasn't the one scoring the goal, he was the one getting the assist. He was everywhere. He was clinical. He was fantastic. I am a big fan of this card. Now, with the chem style in particular, you've got some insane dribbling stats. You've got some incredible shooting stats, and he is fast. Don't let that elude you. He is super, super quick. I don't understand why he feels faster than a lot of people, but you saw in some of the clips, I'm sure, with the games I recorded, he was burning people for pace. He was so quick, and it did surprise me. It caught me by surprise, because he does have great acceleration and decent sprint speed, but I've had to boost the agility by 10 to get it to 98, and the sprint speed is underneath 90, so I wasn't expecting him to be lightning fast, but he does. He just burns defenders. And you can play it in behind.
almost like people use Ryan Kent. I mean, he's nowhere near as fast as Ryan Kent, but you play the ball in behind, and every time I come up against Ryan Kent, he just skins me. But with Gnabry, he's doing the same to defenders, so that is a great asset. Honestly, the sniper chem style was a stroke of genius, if I do say so myself, because his finishing is that of a top-class striker in this game. 60,000 coins is an absolute bargain, and I would definitely recommend anyone go pick this card up. Absolutely brilliant. If you have enjoyed this review, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.